Welcome back. Before we start our deep dive into today's topic, please take a second to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss a technical breakdown. It really helps the channel grow. Welcome to our tutorial on Apache Forrest, an open-source documentation framework developed by the Apache Software Foundation. Forrest enables users to generate high-quality documentation from a variety of sources. It's particularly popular among developers and technical writers who need to maintain large-scale documentation projects. With its support for multiple output formats, including HTML, PDF, and even presentation slides, Forrest provides flexibility in how content is delivered and consumed. So why should you consider using Apache Forrest? One of its key strengths is centralized documentation management, which allows teams to keep all their documentation in one place and easily publish it across different platforms. Additionally, Forrest supports multi-format publishing, so the same source content can be transformed into websites, PDF manuals, or even slide decks. This makes it ideal for environments where consistency and scalability matter, such as open-source projects or enterprise documentation systems. Apache Forrest is composed of several core components that work together to transform raw content into polished documentation. First, there's the content layer, typically written in XML, which serves as the foundation of your documentation. Next is the sitemap, which defines how content flows through Cocoon pipelines for transformation. Themes or skins control the visual appearance of the final output, while plugins allow you to extend Forrest's functionality with features like syntax highlighting or custom formatting. At its core, Apache Forrest uses a pipeline-based architecture powered by Apache Cocoon. The process starts with content being authored in XML format, which is then fed into Cocoon pipelines. These pipelines apply transformations using XSLT stylesheets to convert the structured XML into the desired output format, whether that's a website, a PDF document, or something else entirely. This separation of concerns ensures that content creators can focus on writing, while developers handle the presentation logic. The architecture of Apache Forrest is designed to be modular and scalable. It consists of 4 main layers: the input layer, where content is provided in XML or DocBook format; the processing layer, where Cocoon and XSLT handle transformations; the presentation layer, which applies themes and skins for styling; and finally, the output layer, which delivers the final documentation in formats like HTML, PDF, or slides. This layered approach ensures flexibility and maintainability. Apache Cocoon is the engine behind Apache Forest's ability to transform content. Pipelines within Cocoon define the exact steps needed to process each piece of content, including parsing, transforming, and serializing. These pipelines use XSLT to perform transformations, and they support advanced features like conditional logic and caching to optimize performance. Because of this flexibility, Cocoon pipelines can be customized to handle even the most complex documentation requirements. Themes and skins in Apache Forrest control how your documentation looks when published. A theme defines the overall visual style, including colors, fonts, and layout. Skins are essentially pre-built themes that you can apply directly to your site. Forrest also supports custom themes, allowing you to tailor the appearance to match your brand or project requirements. Modern skins even include support for responsive design, ensuring your documentation looks great on any device. One of Apache Forest's strengths is its extensibility through plugins. Plugins are modular additions that bring new capabilities to your documentation site. For example, you might use a plugin to enable syntax highlighting for code snippets or to embed interactive diagrams. Installing and configuring plugins is straightforward, and there's a growing community of developers contributing useful tools. This extensibility ensures that Forrest can adapt to a wide range of documentation needs. Apache Forrest supports a variety of input formats, making it easy to integrate with existing documentation workflows. The native format is XML, but Forrest also supports DocBook, a widely used standard for technical documentation. Additionally, you can define custom XML schemas to match your specific content needs. This flexibility means you can start with your current documentation and gradually migrate to Forrest without losing any information. Apache Forrest excels at generating documentation in multiple output formats from a single source. The most common outputs are HTML websites, which are perfect for online documentation. Forrest also supports PDF generation, making it easy to produce printable manuals. For presentations, Forrest can even generate slide decks. And with the help of plugins, you can extend Forrest to support custom output formats tailored to your needs. Ready to get started with Apache Forrest? First, you'll need to install Java and download Forrest from the Apache website. Once installed, you can create a basic project structure using the Forrest command line tools. Next, add your content in XML format, and then use Forrest to build and view your site. The process is straightforward, and the official documentation provides detailed steps to guide you through each stage. When you create a new Forrest project, it comes with a standard directory structure that organizes your content and configuration files. The src/documentation folder contains your source files, including XML content and images. Schemas, XML controls theme settings like colors and logos. The sitemap, XMap file defines the Cocoon pipelines used for processing. Finally, Forrest, properties holds project-wide settings like output formats and plugin configurations. Writing content in Apache Forrest involves creating XML files that follow either standard tags or custom schemas. Content is typically organized into sections and subsections, making it easy to navigate. Forrest also makes it simple to include images, links, and other media. To ensure quality, you can validate your XML files to catch errors before building your site. This structured approach helps maintain consistency and makes content easier to manage over time. Once your content is ready, building your documentation site is simple. You can use the Forrest run command to start a local server and preview your site in real time. When you're ready to publish, Forrest site generates static HTML files that can be deployed to any web server. For larger projects, you can automate this process using CI/CD tools like Jenkins or GitHub Actions, ensuring your documentation stays up to date with your codebase. Customizing the look and feel of your Forrest site is straightforward. Start by modifying schemas, XML, to change colors, logos, and other basic elements. For more advanced styling, you can edit the CSS files directly. If you need full control over the layout, you can override the default templates. Using variables ensures that your branding remains consistent across all pages, making your documentation look professional and cohesive. To make the most of Apache Forrest, you should explore the available plugins. These can be found on the Apache Forrest website and cover everything from syntax highlighting to diagram rendering. Installing a plugin typically involves adding it to your Forrest properties file and configuring its settings in the sitemap. Always test plugins in your local environment before deploying to ensure compatibility and performance. One of the most prominent real-world uses of Apache Forrest is in open-source projects like Apache Cocoon itself. These projects use Forrest to maintain centralized documentation repositories that are easy to update and publish. Forrest's support for multiple languages makes it ideal for global communities. Updates are typically community-driven, with contributors submitting changes through version control systems like Git. When working with large documentation sites, performance optimization becomes crucial. Enabling caching in Cocoon pipelines can significantly speed up build times. Avoid installing unnecessary plugins, as they can add overhead. For very large sites, consider using incremental builds to only process changed files. Finally, optimizing images and other assets reduces load times for your published documentation. Security is an important consideration when publishing documentation online. Always validate input content to prevent malformed XML from causing issues. If your documentation includes user-generated content, sanitize it to avoid injection attacks. Restrict access to your build environments to trusted users, and ensure that published sites use HTTPS to protect data in transit. These practices help maintain the integrity and safety of your documentation. While Apache Forrest is a powerful tool, it's worth comparing it to other documentation frameworks. Forrest stands out for its XML-based approach and deep customization options. Sphinx, built for Python projects, excels in technical documentation with auto-generated API docs. Docusaurus offers a modern React-based UI, while MK Docs provides simplicity with Markdown support. Each has its strengths, but Forrest remains a solid choice for complex, multi-format documentation needs. The Apache Forrest community provides a wealth of resources to help you succeed. The official website offers comprehensive documentation and tutorials. Mailing lists and forums are great places to ask questions and share knowledge. Many plugins are hosted on GitHub, where you can contribute or report issues. The community-driven nature of Forrest means that help is always available from experienced users and developers. While Apache Forrest is a mature project, it continues to be maintained by the Apache community. The focus is on stability and reliability rather than adding flashy new features. However, efforts are being made to integrate Forrest with modern tools and workflows. If you're interested in documentation frameworks, contributing to Forrest can be a rewarding way to give back to the open-source community. Creating effective documentation with Apache Forrest involves following best practices. Keep your content modular and reusable to make updates easier. Use consistent terminology throughout your documentation to avoid confusion. Maintain version control to track changes and collaborate effectively. Finally, regularly update and review your documentation to ensure it remains accurate and relevant. When working with Apache Forrest, you may encounter some common issues. Always check your XML syntax for errors, as malformed content can break the build process. Review your sitemap configurations to ensure pipelines are set up correctly. Verify that all plugins are compatible with your Forrest version. Finally, consult the build logs for detailed error messages that can help pinpoint the issue. For advanced users, Apache Forrest offers powerful customization options. You can create custom XSLT transformations to handle unique content structures. Developing your own plugins allows you to add entirely new features. Overriding default templates gives you full control over the presentation layer. And with some effort, you can even integrate Forrest with external APIs to pull in dynamic content. Integrating Apache Forrest with version control systems like Git or SVN is essential for collaborative documentation projects. Store your documentation alongside your codebase to keep everything in sync. Automate builds using CI/CD tools to ensure your documentation is always up to date. Version control allows you to track changes, review history, and collaborate through pull requests, making documentation a seamless part of your development workflow. Apache Forrest includes robust support for internationalization, making it easy to create documentation in multiple languages. You can provide content in different languages and apply language-specific skins for a localized experience. Forrest can automatically detect the user's preferred language and serve the appropriate content. Additionally, translation management tools help streamline the process of maintaining multilingual documentation. Accessibility is an important aspect of documentation, and Apache Forrest supports several features to ensure your content is usable by everyone. The framework can generate WCAG-compliant output that meets international accessibility standards. It supports screen readers and keyboard navigation for users with disabilities. Additionally, Forrest encourages the use of alt text for images, making visual content accessible to those who can't see it. With the increasing use of mobile devices, ensuring your documentation is mobile-friendly is crucial. Apache Forrest supports responsive design skins that adapt to different screen sizes. Touch-friendly navigation makes it easy to browse on mobile devices. Optimizing images and assets ensures fast loading times, even on slower connections. These features help provide a seamless experience for users accessing your documentation on the go. Understanding how users interact with your documentation can help improve its effectiveness. Apache Forrest allows you to integrate analytics scripts into your templates to track page views and user behavior. You can also add feedback forms to gather direct input from readers. This data-driven approach helps you identify popular content, spot gaps, and continuously improve your documentation based on real usage patterns. Testing your documentation is just as important as testing your code. Apache Forrest provides tools to validate XML structure and content for errors. You should also test all links and navigation to ensure they work correctly. Check your output in multiple formats to catch rendering issues. Finally, automate testing with scripts to catch problems early and ensure consistency across builds. Deploying your Apache Forrest documentation effectively ensures it's always available to users. Static sites can be deployed to CDNs for fast global access. Integration with web servers like Apache or Nginx provides flexibility. Automating deployment through CI/CD pipelines ensures consistency and reduces manual errors. Always have backup and rollback plans in place to quickly recover from issues. In enterprise environments, Apache Forrest can power comprehensive documentation systems. A centralized knowledge base ensures all information is easily accessible. Role-based access control protects sensitive content. Integration with internal tools like ticketing systems or wikis creates a seamless workflow. Automated content updates keep documentation in sync with product changes, reducing the burden on documentation teams. If you're migrating from another documentation tool to Apache Forrest, the process involves several key steps. First, export your existing content to XML format. Next, map your old content structures to Forrest's organization. Test and validate the migrated content to ensure nothing is broken. Finally, update all links and references to point to the new system. With careful planning, migration can be smooth and effective. The Apache Forrest community has developed a rich ecosystem of plugins that extend the framework's capabilities. Browse the official plugin repository to find tools that meet your needs. Installing community-contributed plugins is straightforward and can save significant development time. If you create useful plugins, consider contributing them back to the community. Staying updated with plugin changes ensures compatibility and access to new features. In summary, Apache Forrest is a robust documentation framework that excels in technical and enterprise environments. Its support for multiple input and output formats makes it versatile for various documentation needs. The ability to customize themes and extend functionality through plugins ensures that Forrest can adapt to your specific requirements. Whether you're documenting open-source projects or maintaining internal knowledge bases, Forrest provides the tools you need to create professional, accessible documentation. Thank you for watching this comprehensive tutorial on Apache Forrest. We've covered everything from basic concepts to advanced customization techniques. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe to our channel for more technical tutorials and documentation tips. Don't forget to leave a comment below with any questions or topics you'd like us to explore next. Sharing this video with your team can help spread the knowledge and improve your documentation practices. And that wraps up our explanation. If you found this useful, please hit the like button and share it with a fellow developer. Don't forget to subscribe for more technical tutorials. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.